Hello guys and welcome back to Hey Manager with me Alex, and today episode 12 I believe we're on episode 12 now. We're getting really deep into this PSG save now. We are back with another episode where since last time, what has happened? We've been on a massive green run ever since the loss to Monaco 4-1. I've sort of changed up my approach. We do have a few draws in here, one with Lens, who we are playing today, and then Galatasaray as well, where we had that stunning 3-all game. We did play then Lyon in episode 9. In episode 10, we did go and play Ferencvaros, I think that's how you pronounce it, Ferencvaros or something like that. Played them, and then today we do have RC Lens in the quarter-final of the French Cup. Now, why have I brought you this one? I thought I'd bring you this because I am struggling. I am struggling. Even though you've seen these results, Strasbourg, Brest a 5-0, Kvaratskhelia with a hat-trick, Barcola and Vitinha getting a goal in there as well. Then we did play the away leg against Ferencvaros, or however you pronounce it. Barcola and João Neves doing the business in that one. Then Marseille, who were sitting fourth, we beat them 3-1, a confident 3-1 as well, going 1-0 up by Fabian, then Rabiot equalising with a penalty, but then Kvaratskhelia with a penalty of his own, and Desire Doué coming off the bench in the 89th minute goal for him. Then today we do have Lens. Now Lens, we're playing them, and we do have some injuries. If you look at the medical centre, we are in a bit of a bad state. Vitinha is out currently. Expected return date is in around 2 weeks, so we're not too bad. 11 days to 3 weeks. Kangin Lee has twisted his knee, but he's expected to be out for another day. Then Dembele with his back strains is out for another 3 days to 2 weeks. He's been out for a long time. He's already been out for a pretty long time. So overall now, as you can see here, match loads, they are heavy. And Kangin Lee, very high injury risk. Zia Emery is another one with a high injury risk. Zarg, Kvaratskhelia, Safanov, I don't know why he's in there, I don't really bother by him, but Barcola, Marquinhos, all of our key players who are playing a lot of games, especially with Nuno Mendes there. You can see high injury susceptibility because he's exhausted, he's becoming fatigued, and he's not had any recurring injuries, but it's pretty bad for him to be in that position. Because if you look at the risk assessment as well, you can see here that we're running a bit. How would you put it? We're running a bit tight, should we say. So we'll have to see how we fare with that. But today, against Lens, we're going to have to rotate the side out. We're going to have to go balanced, I think we are. In terms of what we're going to play today, we're going to play a bit of a rotated side. So I've gone with this for now. I think this is what I'm going to play. We do have Vitinha, who's injured. We've got Dembele, who's injured as well. Kangin Lee, who's fighting his injury. Nuno Mendes on the bench, purely because we've got to rest him. Same with Hakimi. Bit of a struggle out there. Zagu, I'm going to have him playing as a wing-back support. Fernandez as well, I'm going to have him as a full-back support because I need him to drop a bit deeper. I'm going to let these players get a bit further forward up here. As you can see, we've been playing this a bit, playing a bit more of a defend, support, attack midfielders who, when we put, let me just get him back in here. When we put Vitinha in here, as you'll see here, we do get this nice little triangle where the relationships have been built. But Fabian comes in to replace him there. Doué comes in to replace, essentially, Kangin Lee, who's been playing that shadow striker role pretty well, to be fair. If you look at his last few games, he's been playing around about 7, so decent enough. So we're going to go into this one balanced against RC Lens. Let's submit the team. It's going to be a bit of a risky one. I'm not going to lie to you. I'm not looking forward to how we're going to come out through this because we're favourites. We should be winning, but I'm going to tell them I have faith in them. That's the main one. Point the finger at them. Tell them I've got faith in them because we've had to rotate the side out a little bit. No one that I know too much. Malang Sarr's in there. I know him. I think that's Ryan from, who did he used to play for? Was it Brighton? I think we've got enough talent in this side. Pacho, Marquinhos, Lucas Hernandez is very, very good. Donnarumma, yeah, Emery, João Neves, Fabian, who's fantastic at the Euros. Again, the front three is pretty much our front three, apart from without Dembele, we've got Doué in there. I think we should be able to do something today, and that's like testing a bit of fate, I believe. So Matthew Ryan, that's who I think it is in there. Then Zaruri as well, who played for Burnley. I think he's one of company's signings. So 26 minutes in, nothing's happened. Let's encourage the side. Let's get a bit going. I do believe in them, I've got to admit. I do think we've got something coming for us here. As Lens have the highlight deep in our half with the throw-in. Mendy now, we've gone out to meet him. Zaruri is going to go through on goal, but it's a good save by Donnarumma. Decent enough save. We had a few shots ourselves, but that's the first key highlight of the game, and it goes to RC Lens, who have had to take off someone with a bit of an injury. So Kvaratskhelia now, there's 3 minutes of added time. We're in the 45th minute, right at the end of the half, and there we have it. Fabian puts it into the bottom corner. His goal, by the way, in the Champions League against Arsenal, where he took it on his chest past Declan Rice and then smashed it with his left. Bit of a similar one here, a little bit maybe. Lucas Hernandez heads it down with his left, but puts it into the bottom left-hand corner with a nice little half volley. Fantastic goal for us. 1-0 up against the run of odds. Against the odds, I think, to be honest with you. If you look at that, we probably should be still drawing. I think we're doing all right for now. We've dominated possession. We have 60% possession is massive for us. We're just trying to play it around. We're playing it a bit safer this game. Hernandez looks a bit worse for it. He's just as I was about to bring him off. Another injury is not what we need at this point. Nuno Mensch can come in to replace him. We're going to make some changes ourselves. Beraldo in for Zaire Emery. Barcola off. Mayulu is going to make a bit of like an impact, I hope. But let's see what we can do here. We're going to make a few changes. But I literally was about to take him off. He gets injured. Nuno Mensch, again, another player that might get injured, but we've got to risk it now. We've got no one else to play that left-back role. João Neves takes on his chest. Can he finish? He can. 14th goal of the season for him. He's been fantastic for us, by the way. Can't see myself getting rid of him next season. But you never know. I need to try and clear out, do what I can. It's going to be purely French players. So takes it on his chest, marauding through the midfield into the end zone, as they would call it in the NFL, into the 18-yard box. And there we have it. Fantastic stuff. So let's make a few more changes now just for the players that are really tired. Kvaratskhelia, let's bring him off. Gonçalo Ramos can come in. João Neves off. Ben Sula as well. And Marquinhos, can he come off as well? Or we've made all of our substitutes? We've made all of our substitutes. Doué out onto the left-hand side. We can put Gonçalo Ramos up front. We're going to play it like so. And let's just keep going. I think for now, that should do us for the rest of the game. Gonçalo Ramos up front. 2-0 up. 2-goal cushion. 20 minutes left. 30-odd minutes left, maybe. I think we should be safe. Anyway, let's see what happens here. We've bottled it in the past. I'm going to stay positive because I think we can stay positive. I don't see that being a threat to us. We've just got to be wary of RC Lens coming forward with a great ball in. And it's a fantastic save by Donnarumma, but I do believe they were offside there in that instance. But yeah, a bit of a difficult one for us at the moment now. Injuries galore. Lucas Hernandez picking up that injury is not good for us. I've got to admit, it's not good for us whatsoever. 82 minutes in, I think that's going to secure us the win, but we're looking really light at the back. Like, really light at the back in terms of, players. Midfielders-wise, you can see there, Beraldo, Fabian, Ben Sula. Up front, Mayulu, Doué and Ramos, all bench players throughout the whole of the season, doing a shift for us in the French Cup. Fabian bringing it forward. We might be seeing him leave. Well, we will be seeing him leave, I think, in the summer. Mayulu back into Fabian. What can he do with it now? He can't pull it in, but it's a poor clearance, it looks like. It falls to Mendes. Plays it through to Ben Sula, into Beraldo. Don't have much faith in this side going forward. Zaghi with a great ball in. And Gonçalo Ramos can't do anything with it. It was a great cross in as well. But Donnarumma, probably the standout player today with a 7.6. Fantastic game. We've done it. Nice work. That was a good one. Let's not get over the top. Let's not celebrate that too much. It should have been an easy game as we know it anyway. Strasbourg through, Nice through, Angers through. That takes us through to the semi-final, where do we know who will be playing? That's the question. 2 months Lucas Hernandez is out for. Oh no, and we do play Angers in the semi-final, who are currently 18th in the League 1, away from home. That should be a game where we can rotate out, I'm hoping. We do play them next as well, I think, Angers. Yeah, we do. And then we've got San Sebastian. We've got Real Sociedad in the round of 16. Again, I really don't know how I'm going to cope with this. We're struggling, and I mean struggling. The youth candidates haven't come through yet. I'm just trying to think who I can bring through from the second team, because I really need as many players as I can at the moment. Might have to bring through this fella. Bag Benon, as well as that Telemio. I think I might have to bring him through. All one-star players, but again, we're struggling. We're absolutely struggling at this point. In the league, 3 points ahead, Monaco. They did beat Lille, so they're now miles ahead of them. Monaco, our closest rivals, are on an absolute tear. As you can see here, not winning by much. They beat Lyon by quite a few, but in the games, a lot of 1-goal wins. See here, 1-0, 2-1, 3-1 there against Lille, which is decent, and 2 losses on the bounce. Then Havre 4-0, Rennes 1, by 1, Toulouse by 1, Brest by 2 away from home. They managed to beat them. Stade Rennes, they beat them by 1 again. But what a few players these lot have got. And then Ilakina, don't tell me they've bought him. I think they might. They've loaned him out. I want to buy this fella. I really want to get him, Ilakina. He does play for Monaco, though. He's one of the youngsters for them. I'd love to bring him through at PSG. But Monaco, our closest rivals, 3 points away. Let's see what we can do with that. So next time, probably going to bring you that Real Sociedad game away from home. Then we've got Angers in the French Cup. The Ligue 1 is just going to plod on as it does. We've got Monaco towards the end there. That sets us up nicely after playing Angers to play AS Monaco, and then we're into the back end of the season. So thank you guys for watching. If you did enjoy this episode, please leave a like as ever. Subscribe if you are new. Thank you again for 269 sub-managers. I really do appreciate it. And yeah, this series is going pretty well. A lot of injuries. But PSG, let's see if we can match how they're doing in real life. They're doing fantastic in real life. They're in the final. I forgot to mention that. Arsenal, they beat Arsenal on both occasions, both home and away. Just a fantastic side. Absolutely phenomenal side. So yeah, them in the final against Inter, going to be an interesting one. Can we get them to the Europa League final in our save? I don't know. I'm really struggling. The amount of injuries I'm having, it's just a struggle at the moment, but let's see what we can do. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. Catch you in the next one from me, Alex. Have a great day. Ciao.